a big shot unless we talking about hip-hop. Bad at TikTok, but I'll make movies like Hitchcock. Challenge Mitch, you'll barely make it like trick shots. Check your wristwatch, it's time for you all to quit. Stop trying me. I'ma be honest, I'm pretty glad no labels eyeing me. I'm independent and I don't want nobody buying me.
Yo, what up everybody, it's Mr. Darrell. Welcome to another episode of Indie React and Review, where we, you and me, us, where we react to new music and Christian hip-hop, specifically from independent artists. And today is a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and we've got a special guest, a guy who's been on the show many a time, has never let me down, very talented guy I've worked with. I sing his praises every time. Ironically, he doesn't sing, but he's probably one of the nicest people I think I've ever met, and one of the most unique artists in the space. He is a spoken word artist mixed with hip-hop production is the best way I can describe it. He's got one of the dopest names in CHH, Spoken Worth. Super dope name. Travels around the world performing his poems. He's mad talented. He's always got great songs, great production, great videos. And I don't believe this is fully out yet, but I was given permission to react to this. I have a special unlisted link because I'm special. And this poem is called God is in Your Story. God is in Your Story by Spoken Worth. And I believe it was performed somewhere. He can correct me, but I think he said that it was going to be like debuted somewhere. But I believe I have permission to play it. We'll find out if this gets taken down after a couple minutes. But super excited. He has never let me down. He's like 5 for 5 on the show. So without further ado, Spoken Worth, God is in Your Story. Let's go. Don't make me cry this time, bro.
Negative messages tell me I'm not worthy. They whisper that I'm not good and that I'm nothing but dirty. They tell me I'm damned. My hands feel the weight of all my choices and sin. How could God be in my story? How could God work through a story so horrid, so gory, so battered, so broken? How could something tarnished be precious? How could something stained be without blemish?
Right.
How can my past find a future? Could something be useful when
Beautiful
it feels
setting.
so useless?
Beautiful sun.
Can a straight path be found through sticks that are crooked? Do my scars shape my identity? Am I really what my sin says about me?
Talk.
Did God stop writing when I failed to follow? Is there an answer for all this sorrow? How could God be in my story? What if I told you that light exists in the midst of darkness?
Amen.
And that joy exists in the midst of mourning? We have the God of all promise. We have the God who pardons, the God of all compassion and the God of action, the God of mercy and the God who makes us worthy, the God of restoration and the God of resurrection, the God of second chances, and the God who has a different voice and message than that of our shame, the God who gives us healing and grace.
I love it, bro.
God is in our story, not because we are deserving, but because He is loving. God wants...
Yo, is it raining? Because that's dope. I love the time of day you did this, the setting. All this is perfect, bro. I love it.
to use our story, not because it's always good, but because it can bring Him glory.
Right.
God hasn't given up on us.
Right.
So why give up on ourselves?
Right.
If God is still writing your story, then how
Amen.
can your story fail?
Facts.
God is in your story. To the bruised
Like
and
what?
abandoned,
This is beautiful. It almost feels like you're CGI'd into this.
stuck and stranded. Despite your shame, God is still present. To the captives and addicted, and to those that are victims, God is your liberation, victory, and independence. To those with storms of self-doubt and anxiety, God is your peace and stillness. To the weak and lowly and those without, God is your satisfaction and fulfillment. Your story isn't yours alone. The telling of your scars can bring healing tenfold.
Love it.
So tell the world of the truth of your pain so they can know the name of the one who saves. God is in your story?
Bro, you matter. Your story matters. You do this to me every time, bro. You're so great at what you do, man. Like, and I always try to look at your stuff from the point of view of somebody, or try to, because I was born in the church, right? So I try to look at it from perspective of somebody who maybe wasn't, who maybe doesn't know some of the stuff you're saying, and I just feel like this is a great medium to kind of get that across. We all have a responsibility to kind of share the word, and I feel like yours is a very unique and necessary way of doing that, especially to kind of counteract the people who kind of take the negative, the scare tactic route, the kind of yelling, condemning people. This is such the opposite. This is something you just put on 3 minutes. You gain a lot from it, right? It's beautiful. Answers a question. Why did a lot of your poems do that too? They answer a question that people genuinely ask, like, why do I matter? I'm not good enough. Why does God care about me? Is God in my life, in my story? And I feel like you do a great job of explaining that. And then just from the video perspective, it's shot very well. Like I said, I love the setting. I love, like, right here is beautiful, beautiful. Like, what? It looks like you're in a video game, bro. And then even like the walking here, and you can see it's raining in these puddles. Like, where is this? Where are you at? Where is this? Where is this? Where was this shot, bro? Excellent job. Maybe there's some hints in this. Written and recorded by Bryce. That's you. Filmed by Stephen Gibbs. I always like to shout out when I can find it. Shout out to Stephen Gibbs for shooting this. You did an excellent job. And let me know who did the production. And yeah, let me know when this is out everywhere, because I think you initially told me end of June. Obviously, we're in July now, so I'm not sure. But again, if this gets yanked down, we'll know that I wasn't supposed to put this out yet. But I think we're good. I think we're good. Right, Spoken Worth. But go check out Spoken Worth. I'm gonna have his information in the description. He's mad talented. He's never let me down. He's such a nice guy. I'm sure he'll talk to you if you reach out to him. So all that'll be in the description. And the Indie React Review playlist is in the description. So go check that out. I posted this like an hour ago, but I'm going to be moving to a building that's like 100 steps that way in 6 days. So there'll probably be a little downtime while I get this set up, and it's going to be a different room and all this stuff, right? So we'll figure it out. Bear with me, but I appreciate y'all for rocking with me so far, and I hope you guys have a great week. Like and subscribe if you haven't, okay? Praise God. Peace.